What's up, everybody? Today what I want to talk about with you all is muscles that you shouldn't focus on when you're in the gym and muscles that you should focus on when you're in the gym. All too often I will see regular people at the gym that I go to or at the gym that I train out of, and they'll spend their whole entire workout training muscles that are not really worthwhile training, okay? Now, I want to make a distinction here. If you're a bodybuilder trying to get ready for a stage, then this video isn't really for you, okay? You know what you need to be doing, and there are reasons why you would train certain muscles for an entire workout, okay? But for most people who are strapped for time and who just want to get a good workout in and feel good and build a little bit of muscle, this video is definitely worth watching, so you will learn something here, okay? Now we're going to split this up into two sections here, primary muscles and secondary muscles, all right? And the way that I want to think about this and kind of frame this for you guys is your primary muscles are going to be your biggest muscles, the muscles that do the most amount of work for you, the muscles that are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, okay? And secondary muscles are just kind of like helper muscles, all right? They're muscles that help your big muscles move things around. Unfortunately, a lot of the secondary muscles are the muscles that people love to train a ton of because they're kind of the show muscles, right? You can see biceps, triceps, shoulders, calves. Those are the muscles that people like to be big because they're kind of the sexy muscles that people like. However, what we really want to focus on are these primary muscles here. The chest, the back, the legs, specifically the upper legs, and your abs, or just the core in general, okay? Why? Why do we want to do that? Well, these muscles here are our biggest muscles, and our biggest muscles are going to use the most amount of energy in our body, not only during the workout, but once we build them up, they're actually going to require the most amount of calories from our bodies in order to stay the size that they are, okay? And one of the nice things about building muscle is as you build more muscle, you become more lean naturally, just because the muscle that you've built up requires a ton of calories. So your body turns into a calorie burning machine, okay? Now, if we go to the gym and we focus an entire day on building our biceps and our triceps, we're gonna get a good pump, we're gonna feel good after the gym, but it's not going to really be the best way to spend your time. Primarily because you're gonna work out your biceps and your triceps when you do chest and back. So you're kind of getting more biceps and tricep work in a week if you do chest, back, bis, and tris than is really necessary, right? If you're gonna hit triceps on chest and your shoulders on chest, why would you then have a whole nother day dedicated to triceps and shoulders working them out again? What you're essentially doing right there is you're saying that the triceps and shoulders need to be hit more times per week than just your chest does. That doesn't really make sense because your triceps and your shoulders are smaller muscles. They use less energy than your chest does, and they're not going to give you the biggest bang for your buck like working out your chest will, okay? Same thing with your biceps. You're going to work your biceps out when you work your back out. Anytime you pull something towards your body, you use your bicep muscles. Now, if you have a strict bicep day and then you have a strict back day, you're hitting your biceps twice a week. You're only hitting your back once a week. Your back is arguably the most important grouping of muscles in your entire body. It holds you upright. It makes no sense for you to hit your back only once a week and then hit your biceps twice a week. Once when you're doing back, once when you're doing a specific bicep exercise day, all right? Now let's talk about the calves here. The calves are a muscle group that are usually frequently not too well worked out, and so that's all right. However, a lot of people will come in and they'll do like 3 or 4 different exercises for calves. I've seen people do that, sitting on the seated calf machine and then standing calf raises. Again, it's just not that big of a muscle. If you're a bodybuilder, then that's something that you need to definitely focus on. However, if your goal is to just build muscle to become a little bit leaner and feel better and look better in your clothes, then focus on here. Focus on your upper legs. Your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings are massive, massive muscles. There's a famous hockey coach that once said, the legs feed the wolves, okay? Wolves, I'm sorry. And if the legs, what that means is the legs feed the wolves. That's where the wolves are going to focus all their attention. That's where you should focus all of your active 24 hours a day. Anytime you walk, sit up, sit down, anytime you get up out of bed, you're using your core. So focusing on your core, your abs and your low back is going to be another really big one that's going to send you a lot of return in the future, okay? Now, let's talk about how do we kind of schedule this out, right? How much should we focus on chest and how much should we focus on biceps and triceps? Well, there's two separate ways that we can look at it, all right? If we're thinking about a primary muscle group, we can break it down into two ways. We can look at total number of sets or total number of reps, okay? For one of the primary muscle groups, you want to make sure that you're getting anywhere from 12 to 20 sets, okay? 12 to 20 sets a week. If you're doing 20 sets a week, you're going to be a little bit more on the advanced side. That's a pretty heavy workload for you to do. The other way that you can look at it is reps per week, okay? So for a primary muscle group, you would want to hit 60 to 120 reps per week, all right? It doesn't really matter which one you focus on. You can focus on hitting a number of sets a week, or you can focus on hitting a number of reps a week, all right? Again, in this case here, 120 reps, that's pretty advanced. You're gonna be pretty fried if you're doing that. But this is going to give you a good outline of, okay, how much should I work out my chest? How much should I work out my back and my legs? 12 to 20 sets a week or 60 to 120 reps a week, all right? That's really all you need. That's not very much either. You can get that done in 3 workouts, no problem. All of my clients do that. It's not very difficult to do. The secondary muscle groups, how much should we focus on those, right? Should you go to the gym and do 5 different workouts for your biceps in a single day? No, you should not. It's not worth your time. You're not being efficient with your workout. And if you're not a bodybuilder getting stage ready, efficiency is key. Time management is key. Getting the best bang for your buck is critical here, okay? So for the secondary muscle groups, how much should we be focusing on them? We should be focusing on them about half as much as we're focusing on the primary muscle groups here. So if we were going to look at it from a set perspective, we would want to do anywhere from 6 to 10 sets per week on biceps, triceps, shoulders, and calves, okay? Not very much. If we wanted to take that from a rep standpoint, how many reps should we be doing for our biceps, triceps, shoulders, and calves here? Again, break it in half. That would be 30 to 60 reps per week, okay? It's half of what we're focusing on with our primary muscle groups. Why is that? Again, we covered that at the beginning. It's because you're going to be working out your triceps and your shoulders when you do chest. You're going to be working out your biceps and your rear delts, your rear shoulders, when you do back, okay? So you're already getting some work in on your biceps and your triceps and your shoulders when you do chest and back. So if you focus on the primary movements and less on the secondary movements, you're still going to be working these muscles out, but you're putting more emphasis on the biggest muscles that are going to burn the fat off of your body, that are going to fill out your clothes in the way you want to, and that are going to make you feel stronger all around. And it's also just going to be more time efficient. You're going to be able to only work out 3 days a week. That's super doable for an hour a workout. As long as you schedule it properly using this kind of formula here, you really can't go wrong. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys have found this helpful. I see one person here mentioning thank you. No problem at all. I look forward to helping you guys more. If you guys have anything else that you want to learn about that I can explain in a video like this for you guys, then definitely let me know and I will easily make a video for it, giving you guys more free content on how to have better fitness and build more muscle and burn the fat off the body and make your body what you want it to be. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.